If not because Nigeria is a place where we say they don't celebrate people. They don't celebrate, no matter if you like, maybe say now you on a life Goliath, Nigerians will forget about you. I just want to talk about this woman, Aisha. This is a woman that gave Boko Haram headache. She worried Boko Haram. She's not a soldier, she's a civilian. She was a hunter, just like her father. She's from Adamawa State. Aisha, when Boko Haram started to disturb, people they run from villages, from their village, she said she's not running. She is not running. See, she dey lead men, other hunters. She be their leader, other men. She know how to track, just the same way they track animal. Now so she dey track Boko Haram. Anyways, Boko Haram are animals. She worried Boko Haram to an extent they placed the bounty on her head. Abubakar Shekau placed the bounty on her head. That was how tough she was. Not be saying that even AK-47 or any serious weapon that she they use. This normal local weapon, but just that she's well prepared. She did covered, you know. She knows what she did do. She can track Boko Haram. She's a good tracker. She's a good tracker. Everybody run from her village. They go IDP camp. She says she's not leaving. She has a husband, but just that God no bless her with Pekin. She was strong, tall. If you see her, those guys like tall to an extent. Some women started they get mind to join up the Civilian JTF. She was fighting alongside with soldiers with local gun. Aisha worried Boko Haram. Worried Boko Haram. She was now the kind of person we say her father was a hunter. She don't hunt with her father when she be small Pekin. Like they call her queen of hunters, Abi. But during that period, she started worry Boko Haram. At first, she'd be queen of antelope, be something like that. Don't forget. But she worry. She worry. Her husband. She tell her husband to, you know, disappear because that was her weakness. If he gets to her through her husband, so the husband vanished that period. So she remained. She say as long as her husband no there around, she no get, God never bless her with Pekin, she's ready to buy fighting for her people. You know that kind of thing, you don't expect women to one day, but because of her, seeing her having that courage, some women to begin pick up arms. Some women begin pick up arms. But later on, she decided to, you know, when it's they get beginning, they get end. At the end of the day, she's a woman. She gets husband. She needs to, you know, go back to her family. But now the kind of person we say she don't cook herself. You know they enter. And as if say whether she dey sniff Boko Haram track, I be their movement, I be their just the same way they you know hunters, the way they track animals. She know the movement of Boko Haram, but at the same time, see, I don't want to even go too deep on how they start to sabotage her effort because she was becoming a bigger problem. She was becoming a bigger problem. Her troops, her guys. Now she be the only woman at that time. Now men they follow her, like men they day her back. Them too, she don't cook them too. True story. Aisha Gambuni, I will tell me that her name. She's from Adamawa State. I don't forget her son name. You can browse about it. History just forget about her. That woman played a huge part. A huge part. That thing where they don't say what a man can do, a woman can do it. She proven. She was that woman. But today, nobody, I don't even know whether she's still there alive or not. But I know say at some point she just retire. She just want no age later come up now. But if you see her, tall, black. but she get good heart. But she need to take nonsense. Even the men with her, they know say this one a no nonsense person. But she did. If you see the way she did idolize her husband, you know go believe say that this person and they lead men to fight. Imagine when soldiers dash down the exchange fire, civilian woman dash down the exchange fire with hunter gun. But don't get it twisted. She did on a life with no good. I see Abubakar Shekau will place the bounty on her. Find this woman, bring this woman head for me. She was not scared. I don't know how, if she's still there alive till date, that means she rugged. To an extent, they were sabotaging her efforts. You know, before she did allowed to, you know, enter certain places on her own. She don't need permission from anywhere. Later they started cut her movement. You can't do this without collecting permission. You can't do this without that one. People are saying, "I go stop to the use on a weapon." All those kind of stuff started coming up because she was becoming a bigger problem. She don't care about anything. She and her people were unaliving these people. She fought for her community. She refused to run. Women started joining up. But a lot of people don't know about her. Because the media don't even want to talk about things that are happening. The media, you see Nigerian media, they cover a lot of things. Nigerian media cover a lot of things away from Nigerians. So many things. So many people that are meant to be celebrated. Normally you will see Americans, you will see videos, documentation of their soldiers and the things they've done. But Nigeria, you're not even meant to talk about it. You're not meant to talk about the sacrifices you've done without warning every time. Why would you say this? Why would you say that? This one and that one, this one and that one, threat upon threat. As if the citizens are not supposed to know the sacrifices these men are making. But if soldier don't tell somebody to do frog jump, you will see them everywhere for social media. If soldiers don't do one F up like that, you will see them everywhere for social media. But what about the sacrifices? What about the sacrifices? What about the ones see? God, a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't understand this. If I say make I begin to post videos, in fact, there is no record of how many soldiers don't buy since this Boko Haram issue starts. More than 20,000 soldiers don't buy now. Human beings, more than 20,000 human beings don't buy fighting for this country. But you're not supposed to talk about them. You're not supposed to celebrate them. You're not supposed to talk about their sacrifice, their hard work, their pains, their families. You want to go back and go count widows? You think the army job is a child's play? You think it's about parade and checkpoints? There is more to that uniform you're looking at. There is more to it. But all the same, you can't fight the government. And besides, nobody's trying to fight the government. If they decide to, make the media to shun, like most civilians don't know what is going on. Some civilians feel like, there are civilians who didn't concern them on military world. You don't know. You will not know how bad you might need a soldier one day. Because it never happened for your place. It never happened for your environment. Most of the fights where they go on for Nigeria is not even army's business, not be military business, not police. But now army they do police work, civil defense work, or road safety work, or everybody work. And guess who they pay less? Guess who they care less about? Being a soldier is in as much as it is a selfless service, or more. It is a crazy job, a crazy one. If you're the gist with the person, like you can be talking with somebody, your guy, you don't reach bush, don't make friends with somebody, you are gisting with this person, the next 5 minutes, you are crying over that person, with that person's blood all over your hand, or you're trying to put that person's intestine back, it will mess with your head. But you're not meant to complain. You are a soldier. Buckle up that emotion. The way and manner you go through life with that, it's on you. Aisha was a warrior, and if she's still alive today, she's still a warrior, because once a warrior will always be a warrior. She did good. History should talk about her. I think at some point BBC interview her or something like that. Yeah, something like that. They have a documentary about her, I think. After this video, I'll go make more research about her. I know her too, not like too well, but I know her. I've seen her. I know within. I don't hear about her. That woman rugged, but she's soft. If you see her with her husband, you know, go say she dey command men because of how she bring herself down. And I really pray, may God don't bless her with Pekin. I really pray.